Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails Through Daybreak Part 27. In the previous video we made it to Longport. We're learning about the Longport. Also we got a sweet race and stuff. Sure. Longport's Hayway's turf, but we'll allow just about anyone to do business here. For example, folks from Edith and the Central East often set up shop around town. Wow, so benevolent. Yeah, we let other people have the scraps. Makes sense, a lot of money to be made in the country's second biggest city. And Almada wanted a piece of the pie. Last month they made their move. A new business in Newtown called the Messeldam Trading Company. Before we knew it, there were suspicious people all over the city. But there's more to it. Almada's not even packing the streets with their own members. They hired thugs part-time from all over to come in and start fights. Yeah, I'm a bit of a part-time thug. Ah, man, I got Tuesday off, but Wednesday I got a pretty big shift of, you know, rabble-rousing, causing ruckus. Yeah, I mean, the pay's pretty good. No benefits, because I only get about 24 hours a week, but it's enough to offset my expenses, you know. Plus, I got another side hustle for this other mob organization where I'm also a part-time thug. Now they only give me about 12 hours per week, but so far they've mostly targeted stores and young people in the Eastern Quarter. Well, what the fuck? Why do you say young people? What do you say fuck me for? Nowhere's truly safe. Sitting out hired grunts to do their dirty work, eh? Also, well, how young? Maybe I'm safe. That's weird. Never shied away from throwing their people to the wolves before. I suspect they're saving their members for when the real conflict begins. Until then, they'll continue attacking Hayway. It's a war of attrition. At the end of the day, they're just a bunch of wannabes buzzing around like flies. I mean, nobody stays on top forever, lady. Hayway's in no real danger, so we've been letting them struggle in vain. Cope. Fortunately, everyone's happy with that mindset. Your childhood friend? Lay it on me, what's this guy's deal? His name is Aaron Way. He's 19 years old and was born and raised here in Longport. He's a proficient martial artist of the Gekka style, one of the East's 3 big schools, specializing in swordsmanship and hand-to-hand combat. One time he even took down a rowdy group of sailors all on his own, so we can do that too. One S-craft and they're gone. Oh, that's awesome! I guess. People have taken to giving him silly nicknames like the Prodigy of Longport. Terrible title. Absolutely god-awful. And the Crimson Khan. Pretty decent, but totally undeserved. Oh, I beat up some drunk people. I'm the Crimson Khan. For as free of a spirit as he is, he really does care about the community. Honestly, it's no wonder why everyone in the Eastern Quarter loves him. He sounds very charismatic. You're telling me. I just wish he'd learn to rein it in every now and then. Still, Bob and the others think he could make a name for himself in Hayway if he decides to join. If he doesn't get himself killed first, that is. As you can imagine, he hasn't taken kindly to outsiders roughing up his people. The other day, he and his friends attacked a large group of Almada's grunts all by themselves. Did they retaliate yet? Strangely enough, no. They haven't launched a single attack since then, let alone tried to get revenge. We have no way of knowing what they're scheming. To make matters worse, Aaron sees this as an opportunity to finally drive Almada out of town for good. And I can't imagine they're going to go quietly. If he's as hot-blooded as you say, you're right to worry. I want to see his skills in action. Well, hell, if we hurry, we may see something special. Let's head to the Eastern Quarter. We're going to see his ass spin. Is he going to twirl for us? Is he going to shake that thing? What amazing technique! I've danced at my village festivals, it was nothing like that. Her stage presence was overwhelming. But if you don't mind me asking, why do we come to a show she doesn't know? She doesn't know! So that's how it is, huh? You noticed? Yeah, he's got all mannerisms down pat, but the way he uses muscles is just a bit different. Oh no. Van's one of those. He's an investigator. You got it then. That's my troublemaker of a childhood friend. As a man? I do recall hearing of men dressing as women for theater productions now that I think about it. His Gekka skills show through his movements, though. I'd say he's at an intermediate level, but could probably challenge a master on a good day. That's part of our problem, too. If he were weaker, he might not be in this mess right now. Bravo! What a stunning woman. Oh, what I wouldn't give to get to know you a little better.
Ignoring my newest adoring fan, who are those people with Ashen? So that's your game, huh?
I'm worried about him. I've known him for so long, it's hard not to be. Baba likes Aaron too, enough for the subject of marriage to come up. Oh my. Are you engaged? My younger brother's the one stuck carrying the family name. I'm free to live my own life. Besides, I prefer men like Sal anyway. Wait, really? Girl needs to get her eyes checked. You're being rude. I just can't see Aaron that way. He's more like a brother, if anything. Oh no, don't say that in this series, man. Honestly, Van's not half bad looking either. Appreciate it. What was that about her eyes? Does she need glasses or not? On the next order of business, would you like me to show you around town? Nah, we can handle snooping ourselves. Really? Then I suppose I'll be taking my leave. Call me if you need anything. I'm counting on your help with Aaron. Will do. We'll deal with your pain in the ass friend one way or another. That was more of a detour than I was expecting. Let's check in at the hotel and grab some grub. A short drive later, Van, Agnes, and Ferry arrived at their hotel. After eating lunch and relaxing, they decided to get started on the day's work. Blood ain't washing our car. If you start washing my car with the damn broom, I'm gonna attack you. I mean, not really, but...
Hello there, youngster. Is this your car?
Sure is.
She's a beaut, son, but she's in trouble if you don't treat her right. See, the ocean air blows through this city.
How would the wind hurt a car? Oh, you mean the salt in the air will corrode the paint?
What do you say I wax her down to protect her from the elements, hmm? For you, I'll go as low as 1,000 mira.
That seems kind of worse. Gotta respect the hustle, why not? Don't steal the car while we're gone, please. Or the truck. I'm sorry, Van. I'm sorry. The truck. Your big manly truck, because you're a big boy. I think he uses his whiskers to put the wax on. Or his nose hair. I guess they're not really whiskers. There's so many people here. It was like this when I visited as well. I'm surprised though, Van. You knew exactly where to find the hotel. What can I say? It's been a couple months here back when I was starting out, and I've been back a few times for work. All my info's out of date. What we need now is fresh leads. Right, information concerning Almada's dummy company. I think all companies are dummies. That was Fairy, in case you couldn't tell. Hey, anything we can find out about Aaron? Don't forget the Genesis. That one Agnes has must have been reacting to something. For all I know, everything could have been connected anyway. Almost like we're in some sort of script. Well, I ought to be clear once we get to work, so let's mosey. Roger. Right behind you.
The bulletin board here is right on the main street, if I'm remembering right.
Ah, hello there. I've never seen you around this place. Are you tourists? Isn't it like a big city? You don't say that, like, sees one on the street. You're like, hi, I've never seen you around town before. Yeah, I mean, I know there's a few 100,000 people that live here, but, yeah, it's weird I've never met you. I'd be more than happy to guide you around the city. Name's Saying, I'll show you all the best sights Longport has to offer. Oh, damn it, my freaking arm hurts like hell. Are you injured? I'm so sorry. Nah, I'm okay, I promise. I just ran into a bit of trouble is all. We got someone who has our back, so I'll be alright. Sometimes outsider goons come here to stir up trouble. We have our duty to protect our home from the likes of them. You know my motto, no gooning in Longport. I think I know what he's talking about. We got a little bit of a scuffle with some outsider goons recently. We dragged them over the coals. Don't worry about a thing. My friends and I'll protect you and all from the likes of them. How about that tour? Want me to show you in the theater? My buddy performs there and he's amazing. You will like the way he moves.
All right.
Apricot water. Can't rightly say I've ever had that before. I don't know if I mean, I've had apricots, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know my opinion on them. Alright, it's time for us to indulge in the greatest part of on-site inspections, partying! Of course, Mr. President, let's all enjoy ourselves to the fullest from sunup to sundown. I hear the Eastern Quarter's night market is quite something. Oh, is this the lady who was all like, I don't want to go. Why do I have to go? Oh no, all paid for vacation by my company. Oh wow, my life sucks so much. I hear the Eastern Quarter's night market is quite something. I'm excited to see what it has to offer. Something troubling you, Melise? Sorry to make you tag along, but needed to liven up this inspection trip. You understand, I hope? Yes, I understand what you mean perfectly. I'm honored you invited me on this trip. Like hell I am. This is sexual harassment. I'm sick of sucking up these sleepy pigs in suits. I mean, that is fair. Now then, think it's time we begin our sightseeing. On-site inspection. Gotta get away from these two bastards. Maybe I can slip away into the crowd midway through. I mean, I guess if they are sleazy, then yeah, I can see how that would be a bit of a bummer.
That show was awesome! I hope we can see it again. Me too. I can see why it's such a hit.
The lead seems kind of cocky, but overall, it was a decent show.
Hater detected?
He's so hot.
Well...
I hope you enjoyed today's show. Everyone always comes away with big smiles whenever Aaron is part of the cast. He's an understudy for that particular role, but his popularity exceeds that of the main actor. While I don't particularly care for his excessive ad-libs, I can't deny he's an excellent performer. His appearances are sparse, however, so anyone who gets to see him on stage should count themselves lucky. Eastern theater may be a cultural tradition with a storied history, but its dazzling choreography and vibrant performances give it a modern feel. I believe that's why it's so popular among young people today. Aaron is a shining star amidst his generation. Actors like him are hard to come by. Another breathtaking show. One of the reasons I love the theater is that I get to share the same space with the performers. It's like I become part of their world. Fuka gets me there too. Or if Fuka gets me there? We're both theater geeks, so after every show I drop by to share my impressions with her. You baited me. Welcome, the last show was incredible, wasn't it? I've been working on staff for a year now, but I'm still so excited to be here. I loved each and every production this theater's put on. When I was just a fan, the thought of seeing the performers backstage was just an idle pipe dream, but now I get to do it every day. I don't even get to peek at Aaron. Every time I see his gorgeous face, my heart skips a beat. He has a crush on Aaron, that's so sweet. That guy's every bit the lady killer I've heard. Fairy'd be like, why does he kill ladies? Isn't that illegal? They just let him get away with that? Anyway, I love Eastern Theater from the bottom of my heart, which is why I work here. I want the whole world to know about it, and that's why I'd be delighted if you purchase some of our anniversary goods. Buy some of your friends and spread the love, or else.
What'll you have today?
Don't say I never did nothing for you, dingo.
Thanks for coming.
Let's go ahead and mail that bad boy. How do you do it? It's in... Yeah, on this menu. A fountain pen made of valuable rosewood.
I appreciate it.
Okay. Me when someone gives me a 2,000 mirror gift? Yeah, whatever. I hate to admit it, but Aaron's talent is the real deal. He isn't even an official member of the troop, and he's already left me in the dust. Guess that means I'm not pushing myself hard enough. I'll show him up one of these days. I'm gonna watch him even closer than before so I can absorb all his skills. Nah, he's just built different. I'm sorry, sir. You're never gonna catch up. Aaron was as impressive as ever. It might have even been his best performance yet. I've been in this industry for over 10 years, but when he first came here and showed his stuff, even I became self-conscious. His movements were precise and graceful, and his acting ability would put most professionals to shame. He became a full-fledged member and polished his skills further. He would soar to the greater heights than we could ever imagine. Male performers playing female characters is a practice that's existed for many, many years. Aaron likes doing it. He's become quite popular as a result. Yeah, because we couldn't trust those stinky women to be women on stage. You know, obviously they couldn't cut it. They couldn't do a man's job of pretending to be a woman. Finally, the Eastern Quarter at last. This place is beautiful and exotic in all the right ways. It's a far cry from any town or city in the Empire, but in a good way. Though it's a little different from what I expected. I heard the people here had pet pandas. I ain't seen one damn panda. I also heard about a festival where folks dressed up like dragons and danced till sundown. Who in the hell fed him that bullcrap? Still, my first impression is positive overall. I'm stoked to finally be here in the flesh. And where can I find a panda? I mean a guide. I'd love to visit a souvenir shop too. I heard the tour guides were kimono wearing women. I've got to find them. He doesn't know.
My noodles are the best in town.
Okay. Welcome! Would you like to try this knife-cut noodle bowl? It's an Eastern specialty. Master makes them in the back with his blade. I'd love to show you all how the sausage is made, but he doesn't like people back there. He's a bit fussy about sanitation these days. Oh, I mean, I would hope so. I promise you that his noodles are first rate. Give it a try. You won't regret it.
What do you need?
I love noodles and orange juice. Really.
There you go. Thanks.
I mean, orange juice, you know. I mean, I love me some orange juice. I don't know if I'd want to eat it with noodles, per se. I guess it's probably fine.
Hey, friend. Got something you'll like.
Make a damn... Won't let me get a good close-up. Make a damn wishy for Mishy. Hey there, young man. Interested in buying some souvenirs? Got some mega cheap medicinal herbs, affordable fortune vases, and other stuff that's exclusive to my shop. We even got Mashi merch in stock. It's all the rage of the ladies. Don't listen to those morons you say is a ripoff of some mascot for Crossbow. They're just trying to drag Mashi's good name. These things aren't Mishi, but they look so alike. I suppose it would be strange for a shop here to be selling Crossbow-themed part goods. Nearly fooled you, didn't he? If he kept his mouth shut, he might have gotten a sale. You can buy stuff if you want, but he only sells knockoff goods. Still could be useful, though. Nah, man, Mashi's legit. He's actually older than Mishi. Not many people know this. Mashi was actually around first. It was just that Mishi got more popular in the international market and was able to overtake Mashi, but Mashi's the real OG. And if you try and look it up, Big Mishi has gotten it all erased from history, but the real ones know. The real ones know the fucking truth.
You've come to the right place.
I mean, that's pretty good. 5 crit, 5 evasion. Honestly, I'll give one for you. I don't know what these do.
Yeah, thanks as always.
What did you have earlier? The hell's a 10 coin? We'll give you the red boy. I got to talk with a traveling fortune teller lady a while ago. She said I can see into the unknown, and then she predicted things that actually happened the next day. She was so cool. I also said it had the potential. But, I don't know what that means. Shopping takes so much longer when the market is this crowded. I just need to get some food for dinner. I've noticed that tourists tend to buy up a lot of the store's inventory. Sometimes on weekends, there isn't much left to buy.
What is that? Why, I'd recommend everything here.
Welcome, friends! Were you drawn in by the tantalizing scent of our fresh eastern ingredients? One can hardly blame you. I've got this fermented food that's normally only available in a few regions of the east. It might have an odd smell, but don't let that fool you. I promise you it's quite addicting. We handle all sorts of eastern foods here. If you have any questions, fire them away. Okay, why do they just call it the east? Have you guys not invented countries yet? Just asking for a friend. Also, why are you not on any maps? What's going on over there? If you wish to taste test our dishes for committing, you are more than welcome to do so.
Take your time looking. We seeing you.
Like, brother, we've got the internet, okay? It's not like the maps need to say, oh, here there be dragons, because ain't nobody gone over there and drawn shit yet. Just ask the people.
It's so cramped here.
Stay close to me, you two. I don't want to lose my assistance.
My dojo instructor told me that while I'm on the right track, I need to take another step forward on my own. I've got to search within myself and find the path only I can take. I want to support Zen. I have to become a Gekka school martial artist. He's been hitting the books abroad, so I have to work hard too. He's studying Gekka? Wow, it's cool to see that Calvardians are studying Eastern martial arts. He mentioned the name Zen, didn't he? Probably talking about the kid from the Liu family. Interesting. Oh, is that little kid? Is he part of the Liu family?
Better buy soon so you don't miss out.
Zen's around the same age as me, but he's already got his path figured out. He knows he's going to be the future elder. Okay, yeah, so that is kid. I already used to be a snot-nosed brat, but he's grown up since then. Still can't wait for him to get back from his study trip. You're a new face. If any of my books catch your fancy, feel free to buy them up. The vast majority of the books I inherited from Grandpa are one of a kind. You won't find them anywhere else in the world. I've absorbed all the knowledge they have to share. That's why I'm a great deal more intelligent than anyone else my age. You know, maybe you got the intelligence, but you ain't got the wisdom to not act like an idiot. If you have any inquiries about Eastern culture, I'm more than happy and perfectly qualified to answer every one of your questions. Just saying, kid.
Look as long as you'd like.
If your dump stat is wisdom, you're not gonna pass any will checks, and everyone's gonna make fun of you. Ooh, 6 speed.
Thank you.
Like, imagine just walking up to a perfect stranger and being like, I'm vastly more intelligent than people my age. Fucking, who asked? You're cringe? You're cringe-ass little kid? I mean, at least you're a little kid, so you get, like, a decent bit of, like, you know, leeway, but I'm still gonna call you out.
Oh, good stuff right here.
Welcome! We saw all sorts of classic Eastern cuisine. Dried snakes, frog meat, boiled grasshoppers, and more. I mean, two of those. I'm not a insect eater. If those don't look particularly appetizing, we got medicinal porridges as well. How about it, young lady? Any interest? The nutritional values of these meals are off the charts! Is it just me or there's some survival foods mixed in here? This isn't exactly what I imagine when I think of classic Eastern cuisine. That's because it isn't. Long time no see. Selling your weird-ass food in Longport now, huh? How the hell are you still in business? Well, if it isn't Van, it's certainly been a while, hasn't it? I mean, frog and snake are... Well, snake is not. I've had it once. It's not good, but it's not bad either. I don't recognize the young ones though, but Frogme is okay. It's not bad. These two are my part-timers. They're new. Anyway, don't pay him any mind, girls. He's a jerk who sells disgusting crap and tries to pass it off as medicinal cuisine. Your taste buds didn't develop past the age of 6, so I'm afraid your opinion on this holds little weight. Trust me, young ladies, adult delicacies can be found in the most surprising of places. Would you like to try some beginner-level frog porridge? I don't know about frog porridge. I mean, the only time I've had is like if it's fried up, which is kind of like anything is pretty good if you fry it up, I guess. I enjoy this line of work, but there are some folks with unrefined palates who don't get it at all. Last week, some riffraff from outside came and obstructed my business. Thankfully, some of the locals ran them out over the last few days, so now I conduct my business as usual.
Well,
there isn't a single food in the world that can be universally loved. That's why I don't go for mass appeal. I just make food I think is good. And as the old saying goes, good medicine always tastes bitter. The same applies to food. Fuck that. If you wish to refine your palate into that of a culinary connoisseur, stop by my store. My grilled rat dish will whip you into shape.
Take as long as you need.
I'll say it. Bitter.
I'll be waiting for you.
Worst flavor. I know. We spit the controversial opinions out here. Alright, ain't feeling the pain no more, so I'm getting back into action. Aaron was right, Doc's a miracle worker. Didn't take all that long for the wound to heal. I'm ready to throw myself at those damn outsiders again. As long as we got Aaron by our side, I got nothing to fear. Man, is that really you? Oh, it's been much too long. Have you gotten taller? You must have, haven't you? Don't think so. Wasn't that long since I last dropped by. Who's this nice lady, Van? This is Pal. She helped me big time when I was just starting out. She ran an inn back in the day, but she closed it down. How's retirement treating you? Quite well, in fact. It's nice to take things easy once for a while. Though I still lend an ear to those in need, I'd rather enjoy helping the young ones along their journey. You sound just like someone I know. There's a wise old lady in the village near mine. Makes me feel warm and fuzzy knowing there's other people just like her. Have you had a chance to check out the bulletin board? There's something I'd like to talk to you about. What's up? You got a request for me? I actually haven't checked it yet, sorry. Let me do that real quick. Okay.
Whoa, check out that ocean! The breeze here feels so nice.
The breeze here feels so nice.
How's it feel to know that you're not fucking original, Agnes? NPC-ass dialogue. The salty breeze reminds me of that mine. I think I'm the only one left who remembers it. Looking back, my job there was tough as nails, but I wouldn't have met my wife if it hadn't been for that place. I'll never forget about it, no matter how many decades pass me by. It's where I spent much of my youth. I didn't know Longport had a mine. I thought it was just a trading city. Well, there used to be a mine here way back when. It was shut down and sealed away. No clue why that happened. I'm guessing we're gonna go to the mine.
alrighty.
Back when the mine was still around, I was young, filled with hopes and dreams. You could buy some bubble gum for 5 mira. I worked there so I could earn and save money. I was hoping to make a name for myself one day. In the end, however, I lost everything. You guys the problem solvers I heard about? You look tough. Get why Hayue has their eye on you. You're part of Hayue? Not exactly. I'm just a simple ferryman. But us guides don't want tourists wandering off in the wrong places and causing trouble, and neither do they. We work together to some degree. It's a mutually beneficial arrangement. Draw a distinction all you like, but the way I see it, you're a Hayue member through and through. I mean, you're working for them. You're in the middle of a mutually beneficial arrangement, man. Are you a member of Hayue? Your job is to look out for spies disguised as tourists and serve as a liaison between Hayue and the people who want to contact them. Well informed, still I do this work in part to prevent tourist trouble on the ocean, which there's plenty. Usually end up involved with any requests on that end. Many interesting sights I see in Longport, such as the Eroded Cave. My job to guide people who want to go to those places. Eroded Cave sounds like a Pokemon location. So you catch fucking Graveler. One of the new Pokemon who I don't know anymore. I fell out. I fell out of the scene after. Well, I never played Gen 8. Gen 7 was the last one I played. Look what the cat dragged in. You should know better than to come to a place like this. Hey girls, how about we buy these two a drink? Yeah, we'll treat you to tasty stuff. Ah, god damn it, gonna break it. Go easy on them kiddos, just a couple of lousy drunks. Nah, fuck them. Don't go easy on them at all. Are you sure?
Seriously? Again with this? How many times do I have to tell you two not to bother folks?
Aw, come on. We were just trying to spook them with our dicks. Well, nearly took my arm clean off.
And what if you deserved it?
She's right, you know. What kind of loser almost gets their arm broken by a kid? No, what kind of loser fucking propositions a kid? That guy. Wah ha ha ha. Times may change, but the drunks here stay the same.
I'm so sorry about them. The sailors all come to get rowdy during their breaks.
Yeah, rowdy.
They're a bunch only a mother could love. But try to forgive them, okay?
Nah, they're on the shit list forever. Of course. Mind you, the grown-ups back home who couldn't handle their drinks. Nice seeing you.
Good to see you too. I hear you've landed a real toughie of a job this time.
You two know each other? No. Yep.
Let me show you to your table.
It's Hale.
My name's Hal. When I'm not serving drinks, I'm dealing cards around these parts.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not calling you Hal. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Anyas. I work for Van's company part-time to... Well, actually, it's kind of complicated. And my name's Frida Alfaid. I'm here to train and pay back Van for his
The
help.
pleasure's all mine. When did you become such a mama duck?
Life's been real weird to me, okay? So your partner hanging around here somewhere, or did he finally kick the bucket?
Nope. Just hanging out on Gehenna's doorstep like usual.
Oh, it is! You're
You better not be talking about me. This hangover's nothing.
You're fucking, this is the gambling shack, right? Right? That's what this is? Cause like, I was thinking lady, like, seemed slightly familiar.
You really been 2 years already?
Since last meeting in person, yeah?
Times really are changing, huh? The lone wolf's got himself some pups.
Shut it. It is. It is the rambling, gambling
Name's Jack.
man.
Jack Trevor. Ain't a gambler out there who doesn't know my name.
It's nice to meet you, sir. Wow, you seem quite skilled. I know it's hard to believe, but he's telling the truth. These two have a real reputation as a gambling duo. That's exciting.
Call it a duo, but it's more like I'm on a leash here.
Got a problem with that?
They travel around to casinos all over the place. Which lets them trade all the info they pick up along the way.
Being an informant is just a side gig.
Then what's your real job? Alcohol enthusiast?
Actually, I'll have you know I have a promising part-time goon position open right now.
Gambling's a real job.
Sure. Anyway, what did you want to ask about, Van?
2 years back, I started hearing about some guy, but apparently he's a real local celebrity these days. Name's Aaron Way. Ring any bells? Ever the lucky sleuth, aren't you? As that happens, this bar is one of his usual haunts. Really? Can you tell us about him? According to Ashen, he sounds like quite the character. He's always one bad fight away from ending up injured, but that never say die attitude is part of his charm. You'll be hard pressed to find anyone talking poorly about him here. He's a hot-blooded guy for sure. It'd be easy to brand him as a no-good gang leader. But honestly, those kids would be way worse off without him. Even old folks give him kudos for keeping things in line. Ain't that some shit? Pretty good gambler too, sometimes he'll challenge me in hell to a game. Believe it or not, he wins a third of the time. You're kidding. Don't talk you haven't given me a run for my mirror too. The more I hear about Aaron, the more he reminds me of Van. Difference is Aaron's actually got looks. I got him! Up high, hell! Up high! Don't leave me hanging, man! Now that I think about it, Van's what you'd get if you combine Jack and Aaron. The hell's that supposed to mean? Yeah, what is that supposed to mean? Let's talk about what's really wrong here. Jack's face? Fucking got his ass. Fair, but I mean something important. Come on! Bet you guys know the Messeldam Trading Company, right? Tell me, what are the odds Aaron gives up on running them out of town? 0. The way I see it, you got 2 options. 1, take care of business before the kid goes and does something crazy. 2, make him compromise with you. Ah, I get it. Make him an offer he can't refuse. Those sound rather difficult. How's they doing? They're more unhinged than Aaron, that's for sure. Word is the thugs they're hiring are the worst of the worst. They haven't shown their face in the Eastern Quarter since Aaron whooped their butts. It's hard to rest easy though, with them still hanging around the other districts. They're clearly planning something. I know the guild's got their eyes peeled, but I'm not sure that there's much they can do. Speaking of which, who you been getting buddy-buddy with the bracers lately? What's up with that? You gonna visit the branch in town? Ramadi must have told you, huh? I'm just picking up some slack for him, that's all. Whatever you say. Van's a goody two-shoes. Van finds lost wallets and kills monsters. With all this going on, I gotta wonder what Hayway's thinking. We're more or less safe since the bar's a neutral zone, but otherwise, Hayway runs the show around here. And let me tell you, some of their elders are real monsters, not to mention Sally. Yeah, we can't get too comfortable around that guy. Yeah, I'd say it's goodies and Crossbell right now, but he's probably there to call up Yin. Figures. Yin? Somebody didn't play the fucking previous games. I feel like I've heard that name before. The legendary Zhang Shou, an assassin of sorts. Some call Yin the demon of the Eastern Quarter. Supposedly they moved over to Crossbell a few years ago. They haven't been nearly as active, but yeah, they still do some murdering. But Yin's name always pops up when something big is going down. Huh. I wonder if my people fought with him before. Or I bet a man would say the demon ain't the only ace up their sleeve either. Assuming the rumors I heard about a true course. Don't make me think about all that creepy shit. All I know is this. The town's on a collision course with bloodshed. Unless something's done at least. Let me know if you hear anything, alright? Will do. You're staying at, yeah. Shame we couldn't squeeze in a game or two. Gotta say that for off hours. Don't want to corrupt the kiddos, you know? Please visit again sometime. I'll make sure you get a warm welcome. Thank you. We will. Want to hear lots of old stories about Van. Oh, I've got some real juicy ones. Gotta keep those to yourself, you hear? Alrighty. Okay, we'll talk to everyone in here and then we'll call it. It's an old jukebox. Come on, pump the jams. Van. You've been in Longport for as long as I have, you tend to hear a lot about Aaron. That kid's made a hell of a name for himself, and he's been the talk of town for the last few years. Also been hearing a lot about A lately. Now I think about it, it's kind of... I mean, why don't we just call them Almada? They're not gonna... I don't know, it's just weird to see them talk about A and Aaron. That whole situation sounds like a mess. You guys watch yourselves out there, alright? Like, I mean, they're not gonna, like, teleport on top of you like fucking Voldemort or something. We sailors gotta make the most out of our time on land. If we don't harass at least one little girl, then, I mean, what are we living for? Hop aboard our ships and leave behind the booze, the women, and the gambling lifestyle. I'm gonna cut loose and gamble till I drop. Better watch yourself, Jack. I'll have my revenge yet. Lots happened over the years, but I finally found the place where I belong. Let me know if you want to order a drink or if you need me to deal your cards. And if you need someone to lay into Jack, I'm your gal.
Well,
Get his ass. Pub's the same as ever. Jack hasn't changed either. Not that I care, mind you. I'm always happy to eat and drink, especially when Hale's the one serving. I probably shouldn't be coming here at this time of day. This place is always swarm with drunkards early in the morning. Yep. I'm not a drunkard. Yeah, okay. 9:19 and I'm got a big giant glass, but I'm not a drunk. Not an alcoholic, okay? I control my liquor. I don't have a problem. I'd like to gamble more, but I have to be very, very careful. Truck driver salary has too few zeros, I'm afraid. I think I'll just sit back and play spectator. I see you, Van. Sounds like you have a tough job ahead of you. Sure ain't gonna be a cakewalk, especially with Hayway in the picture. Wish I had your nerves of steel right about now. I promise it's not an innate ability. Mine were forged over years of witnessing Jack and his plights. Though I don't intend to pry into yours. After all, this place is a neutral zone. Glad some things in the universe are constant. I'll be sure to leave my troubles at the door when I drop by. Might pop in every now and then to trade info with Jack. You're more than welcome to do business here. If you want to stop by for pleasure too, that's just as well. Feel free to enjoy and drink or in gambling. You know, pick your poison, as they say.
No need to be shy now.
Brother, what happened to all my money? I'm just saying, we're stocked
See you again.
for the apocalypse. And I'm really looking forward to getting comments long after this video is gone for the rest of, or this series is done for the rest of the time about why isn't he eating the food? Don't you know the food gives bonuses? But you know, that's the cross that we have to bear. All for the sake of the Hunger Strike Challenge. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.